morning, everyone. It is Danielle, and here to do another video on my Hobonichi. This time I'm going to be talking about how I do tracking in my Hobonichi, and then I'm going to do a really super quick flip through. So this is the A6 planner, the English version, of course. Here I keep some stencils, and these are the Planner Society stencils, and that's where I keep my debit card and my driver's license, so the things I use most often. On this front page is where I keep track of the days my son doesn't have school, and I do have his calendar for the next 2 years, so I actually have his days off of school here for 2017-2018. Here is where I track, and I doodle in a little stethoscope, and that is for any health information I want to track. Unfortunately, that's actually new for me this year. So M is for miscellaneous, like picking up prescriptions, cleaning fountain pens, face mask, anything like that. The money symbol is for bills and paydays. So PTO are days that I'm out of the office, whether it's company business, paid time off, holidays, or whatever. I do call, so I keep track of the days that I'm on call, and if I do a transplant, I keep track of that. Since some health things are new for me, I changed the first part of the column. It was for NATCO, which is an organization that I'm involved in. It's the North American Transplant Coordinators Organization, and I changed it over to health because that was actually something I was going to need to keep a closer eye on, at least probably for this year. So here is what it looks like. If you look here, I don't color in until it actually happens. We are on spring break right now, so I haven't colored it in yet, but I will when I get home. I haven't drawn this in yet for the next quarter, but I do went ahead and mark, this is a donation I do every 3 months, so I went ahead and marked that in there to keep track of that and the day that that's going to come out of my account. So that is my tracker and how I use it. And then to go with my tracker, I made a key. So this is the key for the tracker. These are the bills that I pay. A note for my husband if he ever needs to get my codes, how he can retrieve those and what each color means. So on camera it looks like health and PTO are about the same, but health is actually red and PTO is actually pink. And then the other thing I've started doing, I do this in my ring bound planner, and I don't know why I haven't done it in my Hobonichi before. So this actually I am just starting and will need to go back and do. But kind of the DIY fish method, putting in the color for what's on that page on the edge of the page in the respective spots, so I can flip through and find notes quickly if I need to. So since I don't have an index, I really don't want to create an index for this. That's how I am doing that. And then a super quick flip through of my Hobonichi. So I keep things pretty minimalistic. So some fun, but minimalistic. So here's how I do my monthly. I don't remember where I heard this, but the don't forget, putting that on every month. So for instance, with my car now, I get an oil change every 6 months. So I put up there, this is the month I need to do the oil change in my car, or this is when I have to schedule the things that I don't want to do or print tax documents or things like that. Now I haven't completed it in my Hobo. It is complete in my ring planner, and my ring planner really is my reference binder. I've tried to do daily planning. I just don't like the rings. That is me. I love this little book, how easy it is to write in this little book. So that is what I'm using. So I will carry things over from my ring planner, but keep track of when I need to schedule yearly doctor's appointments, eye appointments, things like that. So that's what I do there. And I went ahead and put in bills, or no, paydays and recycling for the year. So that is done. And then, so I do not do artistic things until after the fact. So I go back and stamp images to color. So you're going to see a lot of images that haven't been colored yet, and that's fine because this is my portable coloring book. I will start traveling a lot more again in June, so that's when a lot of these will get colored, is in June. I did get a couple of colored on this vacation, but that's kind of how I'm using it. So I love the Sweet Stamps shop stamps, especially the Princess series. I love the Illustrated Faith stamps. I love Cynthia. I love her stamps. So I have a few of the Mommy Lay. I will use images repeatedly, and I don't mind doing that. So again, on daily tracking, I track sleep and work. Sleep is the aqua blue and work is orange. So, and sometimes, let's see, I'm not to wing yet. So sometimes I will use an ink like VersaFine or Memento, knowing that it bleeds through, so I can have an image on both sides with one stamp. So if the space allows, I will do that and kind of get two for the price of one. So I've done it again here. And then sometimes I doodle, and if I doodle, I don't obviously usually put a stamp on there. So a couple of pages that I've missed getting stamps. I wrote things on the wrong day, so this is how I took care of that. I was writing information for the 5th on the 6th, so I just covered it up. So this is how I do that. So, and I do a bullet journal style, so I have changed how I'm using the dailies, and actually you can see it here. I'm putting my schedule here, and then oh, I haven't checked things off. I am putting what I'm doing here, so kind of memory keeping track of what I do when. I go back at the end of the month and fill in my steps for the month, so I haven't done that yet. I just sit down with my Fitbit app and go through and write them all in. So that is a quick flip through of my Hobonichi. I have my time tracker. I do 1 to 24, my daily Bible reading, the steps, and daily gratitude. And then I'm doing a Bible study online right now, so keeping up with the reading there. I've been reading Psalms, and I've been doing a walking plan, so that's what I've had there. Sorry about the shaking. I am holding the phone. Actually happened to be on vacation, so yay, get to look at the water. Thank you all for your time. If you have any questions, anything I can answer, please let me know. Have a great day.